So I've already taken out my new lip ring. It it's swelled up really bad. It hurt to talk. It hurt to eat because the bead didn't end up sitting where I wanted it to. And I don't know if you can see that bruising. Um, if you notice that white area and how the bruise kind of curves around it, that is the old scar from where I initially had it pierced, where it just went like straight in. I didn't like it like that because the backing was rubbing on my teeth all the time, so I went up this time. But I think because of the scar tissue there, it left very little room for proper swelling because scar tissue is thicker. That's my assumption. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, but that's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing that it didn't have room to properly swell because of the scar tissue right under it. Like, if you can see the new hole and the old scar, they're like very close together. So I took it out. I think I'm just gonna leave it. The other thing too is like the more I looked at it yesterday, I felt like it looked cluttered. I think I'm gonna stick to one piercing on my lip. Um, it's the beauty of doing it at home. Not that I'm encouraging it, but it's not like I wasted any money to get it done and then take it out immediately. And now I know I don't like it, so. And I didn't end up with a new scar. I went through the old one, so that'll fade out again eventually. These are healing up pretty nicely. This one is extremely tender. I think just because of where it is, and I'm wishing I had put a barbell in there instead of a hoop. I did switch out. I had done this one with a hoop. I switched it out for a barbell. I know it's not quite healed enough to change it yet, but it worked, and it's okay. As soon as this one stops hurting so bad, I'm going to switch that one for a stud also. And then once this ear stops being too tender to sleep on, then I want to do my conch and what is it? Is that the upper conch or the inner helix? I don't know. But I want to do one right here and in my conch on this ear. I plan on having like everything in my ears pierced at some point. I don't know yet if I'm going to try and be ballsy and do my own Daith, Rook, and Tragus, or if I'm going to suck it up and pay to go get those done. I guess we'll see eventually. As far as my stretchings go, I rushed. I rushed way too fast. And I mean, like, I don't think I have a blowout. I've been looking, like, I do take the tunnels out every day and, like, thoroughly clean with sea salt, like the salt water. And then I go over it with either Vaseline or bio oil to try and moisturize it. There's, like, a thick layer of dry skin inside both of my stretched holes. Like, to touch them right now and, like, move them around and stuff, it doesn't hurt. This one's a tiny bit tender, but it doesn't hurt. So I don't think I had a blowout, and it doesn't look too weird when I take them out. But they're not healing very fast, and that's because I did rush it. I heard someone talking about, I think I was watching a Rolly Reacts video, and someone had stretched their ears from a 14 to a 6 in like 3 weeks, and he's like, oh, that's way too fast. I did my first stretch on January 24th, and it's now February 4th or 5th. So it's been less than 2 weeks, and I've gone from a 14 to an 8 on this ear and a 6 on this ear. So that's definitely too fast. So I need to slow way down. I'm just so excited. I can't wait to have like my big tunnels and be able to wear pretty plugs and stuff in there. And I don't want to buy jewelry for each stage. I want to just buy my jewelry from my 00 and stick to that. What else? My tattoo that I did, I need to get better ink. I used the ink that came with the machine, and it's not holding. It looks like I drew on there with a pen and it's fading out. It's not holding well. So yeah, I guess I'll update you guys when there's more to talk about.